Welcome back to the In the Round podcast. You got Matt, Tyler, the
What up?
Dakota Bear, and we have got ourselves a great guest. And looking forward to talking to this guy. We met him last weekend or 2 weeks ago up in Clarksville. It's our good buddy Brent Michael. Brent, how you doing, brother?
What's up, boys? How y'all doing?
Dude, it's a Tuesday. We usually record on a Monday, and everybody's kind of recovering from the weekend. But Tuesday, I feel like, it's kind of the same thing, you know? Like, it's still early in the week.
It's
Well,
like
I mean,
Sunday.
in this town it is because, I mean, you got to think about the industry itself. There's always something. There's an excuse to do something. So
Yeah,
there's Whiskey Jam on Monday.
Yeah, dude. Actually, yeah. We didn't end up making it out there last night.
I had to work last night.
Neither
so.
did I. I sat down and I read Harry Potter.
You read Harry Potter. Which one?
The third one.
Third one.
Yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah, I got a secret side to me that's a little intellectual.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
There you
that. Hey, you're reading more books than I've read, and I've read in years. I don't even read books.
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
I think I just have a bookshelf at home, and like it's full of books, but I haven't read a single one. Most of them were textbooks from college.
It's for whenever you bring a girl home, like, wow, look at this guy. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's
You know,
got himself
I
together.
you're smart, but like I made it through 5 years of college without reading a textbook. So,
I mean, you did major in guitar, so there you go.
but
I
like
think that's more of an
I went to
hands-on-
business, like I had marketing and like all that kind of stuff. I still didn't use textbooks. Then there was actually a class. The guy was like, yo, here's an extra credit project. If you get it, you get like 15 points added to your grade. But if you don't, you get 15 points subtracted from your grade. And he's like, read the book. And I just like kind of skimmed through the night before. And I was like, I think I got it. And went in and took the test and made 100 on it and got the 15 points. And later he's like, how many of y'all didn't read the book? And I like raised my hand. And he's like, you did the best in the class.
Oh man, sometimes it works out that way. So, Mr. Brent, you live here in Nashville now, but originally,
Mr. Brent, I love
Mr.
that.
Brent, why not? You know, you want me to say Mrs. Brent? I mean, it's 2019,
Captain.
shit happens. Captain, Sergeant Major.
Yeah.
But so you're originally from down, you said Louisiana and Texas. So your background
sir.
a little bit.
Yes, sir.
You got some Cajun in you. So you know what the term Kunas means?
Absolutely.
All right,
yeah,
sweet.
So, I was born in Louisiana, and then shortly after I was like, whenever I was young, I moved to Houston, and just basically grew up in the stereotypical Friday Night Lights type of atmosphere down in
Dude.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yes, and so I mean, like 6A high school football, graduated with like 1,200 in my class almost, and and it was it kind of shapes. Honestly, if I didn't grow up in that environment, with the like the amount of competition, I probably would have never pursued music the way that I have, like diving into it, because there's just so much. Like you're literally going against hundreds of kids for whatever you're doing, whether you're in band or football, baseball. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're in any extracurricular activity, you got to like compete with tons of people. And so whenever I moved out to Nashville, I made that decision after I graduated high school. I was like, yeah, but I've done this stuff before. Like I know what competition's like. And so
What position were you playing on the field?
outside linebacker.
Oh shit! So
Nice.
you were hitting people, and
I was popping
Were you guys a 3-4 or 4-3?
Well, so we kind of had like, I was almost like a Von Miller type of position where I was like a stand-up DN linebacker position, edge rusher. And but yeah, no, it was like I guess you can call it like a 3-4, but I was like the nickel defensive end.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
I played defensive end and nose guard. So
Oh, you thought no shit. I mean, look at you. Yeah, nose
I
guard.
was a little bit slimmer
But
back
still,
then.
just the big build.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was a center in high school.
The
I would
frame.
not want
So
to have to move you.
my senior year of football, we had 19 kids on the team, 8th through 12th grade.
dude, we had kids that we had so many kids on our team that some kids on the varsity had to wear JV jerseys because we ran out of numbers. So like the varsity
Really?
jerseys went all the way up to 99.
Yeah.
We had kids that couldn't, like, there's too many kids. And we didn't have, in baseball we cut, but in football we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so those kids that were like they were a subpar.
Yeah.
and they had to wear some JV jerseys.
You're blue 5.
yeah, exactly.
Damn, so you guys must look like an army out there on the sideline, because I remember going against schools
yeah.
like that up in New York.
Dude, we had so our district had like a $60 million complex that they built just for football.
Jesus.
And the whole district would play there.
Wow.
And they would just like substitute like times and games. So, yeah.
Wow, that is crazy. So coming from Texas, the Texas music scene, obviously
Yeah,
huge in country
yeah.
music. What factored into your decision to come to Nashville? Because there's a lot of guys and girls that are out in Texas that stay out there and work that scene. Because you can make an honest living and really grow as an artist just touring around Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana.
Well, you know what? I like to consider I consider myself a very honest artist, an honest musician, and so to me, whenever you talk about the Texas music scene, it's very it's a lot more southern than what I was raised in.
Okay.
So I was raised in like suburbia.
Yeah.
like just literally this most suburban area of Houston that you could think of.
Was it the Woodlands?
And so we played the Woodlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one of my best friends in college is from the Woodlands. So
yeah, so we grew up in like that type of. It's just you have Houston, and you have the greater Houston areas.
Yeah,
and so Woodlands is one of them. Cypress is where I grew up, and that's one of them as well.
Okay,
saying that, down in Houston, it's southern, but it's almost like urban southern.
Yeah,
and so whenever I grew up, I was listening to a lot of southern music. Whenever it comes to country, but also like hip hop as well.
Yeah,
like Mike Jones and like Paul Wall and them. So I'm listening. Like I was influenced by that type of music. And whenever I started playing the guitar and I started growing up a little bit more and like becoming more of a musician, I didn't want to plagiarize what Texas country is, because Texas country is a culture, and where I grew up, it wasn't necessarily a part of that culture. Don't get me wrong, I can go play in any venue in Texas and be a Texas country artist.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah, but my style fit more of the mainstream Nashville country scene.
Okay.
And so there are these guys like from like West Texas or from Midland, like Midland, for example, like the band, like they're from those areas. And they have like 2 stoplights in their town.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't grow up like that. And so I'm not going to plagiarize. I could have easily done that. I could have easily plagiarized and put on the accent and gone and done the Texas country scene. And that would have been easier, but I wanted to kind of push the limits and say, you know what, if I think I'm the shit, then I'm going to go and go after Nashville.
Yeah, and be in an environment where people are doing, because such a big part of this town that I've noticed, and I don't do any writing myself. I just get to hang out with people that are badasses and do the music thing for a living and stuff. But co-writing is huge. Yeah. And for you, I've heard like co-writing, it's such a big thing of having a vibe with somebody, like having a similar background or having a similar kind of style. And if your style's more that modern style, like today's country of what's coming out of Nashville, it's gonna help you so much being in that environment.
Absolutely. And Nashville nowadays is starting to turn into a town. It's almost like it's like the prehistoric LA, where like now that you got so many people from so many different industries coming in here, whether it's like modeling or like different types of music. You have like EDM music people out here.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah.
And so for me, I have like my best friend, his name's Matt McVaney. He produces he's produced a lot of big records, but he's a young guy, and we kind of sat down, knowing that I was ready last year, and said, and he knew I was going through like a certain time in my life, like a breakup and stuff.
Okay.
And he's like, let's just write some music. So we did that, but he has that pop side like to him, and like that more urban southern side. That's why I would consider myself is urban country. Like I wouldn't say pop country, because my stuff it almost sounds a little bit more trap. Like it has a little bit more depth to it, like a little bit more I guess substance. It's more grounded and it's a little bit more muddy. Okay. It's not as upbeat and poppy and
it's got like that vibe to it where the lyrics and stuff, it can have like a darker feel to it. Like
exactly,
you're getting in your feelings kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I could still obviously make an upbeat song, but I'm very true to myself as an artist. I've been here for 4 years and I've been able to kind of figure myself out. And I know who I am now. And I would say moving here at 19 was huge for me, because it allowed me to kind of figure myself out, you know? It was more, I
gotta ask, what as a guy that works on Broadway and stuff, and I know how big it is to be 21 in this, what was it like moving here at 19?
Well, like one of the big things for me was I had a fake.
Okay.
So I had a fake ID, and one of my best friends in the world, he's like, him and I still work together. We lived together for a while. His name's Alan Geiger. He actually does the Artist Noise podcast.
Okay.
That's like one of his side projects. But he's like one of the first guys I met in town, and we lived in the same apartment complex. And he could tell I was young as hell. Yeah, he was young as hell, man. He was like 26.
Yeah.
And I was able to go out and hang out with him, and because I had this fake ID, and I got to meet a lot of people. So I've rooted friendships out here, and that's the cool thing about right now. I'm 24, and I have these relationships with guys that are now, they have families now. They're adults, and they've been able to like do big things in this town, and I'm still able to like at least be around them and be around their lifestyle because they're doing big things in this town, and it helps me. It's like an advantage. And so being 19 or under 21 was great, but I had to have that fake.
Yeah. Oh,
if I didn't have that fake, dude, what was I gonna do? Be in coffee shops, like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And what was your first impression of Nashville coming out here from Houston? Because Houston's a huge city, and you're in the outskirts of it, so you grew up going into that.
You know, like Houston is just so spread out because there's so many different. There's like 3 different skylines over there, so there's so many. Yeah, there's so many different areas to Houston. Like there's a Galleria area, there's a Midtown, there's a Heights. Like there's so many different areas of Houston. Nashville, you just have Nashville, and literally you squeeze it in and make it one condensed area, and it's one big small town. And so you got like a pro football team, a pro hockey team, and then you got the music scene itself. It's all right in like a 4 square mile radius.
Yeah,
you know?
like,
and like the Houston's not like, so for me, I was like, wow, this is all right here.
Yeah.
Like in this one spot.
Yeah, like even the way that the river is, like East Nashville's not far from downtown.
Yeah.
Like you can. That's why I love the scooters. R.I.P. to the scooters, by the way.
They're still here.
For how long though? The scooters.
I freaking love those things. I could get from one end of town to the other for $1.
Until you get popped by a semi.
Hey, you got to be smart on them. We've had our moments. Coda Bear knows about those moments. We've had scooter
Coda
adventures.
Bear about his knee over at Nissan Stadium.
His knee at Nissan Stadium, or the staircases
You get
at the
smoked.
He tried to jump up a staircase
You tried to jump up one? I've been with you when you jumped down them.
He successfully did it twice, but both times he banged his knee on the pole of the scooter, and then the last time he's like, dude, I think like I really like hurt myself. Like he was hurting that day. It was his birthday. We were going around drinking and riding scooters. Oh yeah, like we were.
Oh, that was earlier in the. That was before the Wild Beaver.
Oh yeah, this was whenever y'all were still at work. This was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh Christ! Oh man! But yeah, having like the scooters and stuff, like it's like Midtown to downtown is so close. And
Yeah,
stuff
well,
like
and that's why it's convenient. Like in a city like Houston, it would feel weird to have those scooters because you're gonna be riding those things for a while.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere soon.
So the other day, I actually took a scooter from Midtown to my house over on my old house over on Charlotte Pike. You know where
I live over on Charlotte.
So I live like right next to Climb Nashville.
Okay, I'm like right by the Target and the.
So you're out there a little bit. You're out in West Nashville.
I'm a little bit out there.
Yeah, but still, like that was a pretty good thing. I couldn't imagine like, you know, how you're talking like spread out and all, like having to do that so much.
Yeah. Well, and it's literally it's weird because the amount of density they have in each spot of Houston. So like each area, like the Galleria area or like the Heights area, it's so much compact in one spot, and it feels like just 2 separate cities, but they're so close at the same time. They're within like 2 miles from each other, like those areas. So that's why Houston's so big. Like the space, it's almost like, man, just move that out like another 15 miles and that's another city.
Yeah.
But it's not because they're relatively close. And so they just consider, oh, that's Houston as well.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So now being from Houston, big Astros fan?
Huge Astros fan. Huge.
We'll see you in October, buddy.
I know you're a Yankees guy, but dude,
I'm a Braves fan, but you know, I cheer for Houston.
Yeah, well, you know what? Because we used to play y'all in the NL.
Yeah.
And so I like the Braves. I support the Braves.
Big like Biggio Bagwell fan.
Hey, the killer bees: Biggio, Bagwell, Berkman.
Yeah, those 3, man.
The killer
When I used to
bees.
play like MLB, like I'd always trade for those 3.
Yeah,
like,
dude, they're studs. And you know, Biggio's kid is now playing. He's playing left for Toronto.
Yeah, him and Vlad.
Yeah,
Guerrero is playing third.
Which CC just went against him, and he said in his post-game press conference, they asked, "What's it like facing Vlad Jr.?" And he's like, "Well, when I'm playing."
He played Vlad
son.
Senior.
Yeah. He played both of them.
Yeah.
Like for a long time in his career. He's like, that means it's time for me because this is his last year's retiring. He's like, it's time for me to go
hang it up.
when Biggio and Vlad Jr. are playing in the MLB. You know, when he's facing those guys.
Blue Jays have like a couple other guys that are juniors that like their dads played in MLB, like had
Shit,
good
if I was a
careers.
GM, I'd be doing the same.
Oh, yeah.
Buying up all those guys. Yeah.
I'd be taking Jeter Jr., Rodriguez Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, the Braves have Acuna Jr. That's a great one.
Yeah,
he's
no.
going to be like
dude,
the next.
he's a stud.
Dude,
he is a
that
stud.
the young guys that we have coming up. Like,
What do you think about Dansby?
Dansby's good. He's really turned it around this year, man.
Yeah, I was about to say because he was kind of rock. He lit on fire whenever he came out, but
So
he kinda, like,
in the
fizzled
all
out.
season, he contacted Chipper and was like, "Yo, dude, I gotta like fix my batting stuff." And Chipper's like, "Well, I can give you stuff, but you gotta work on it yourself. Like, I can't fix you. Like, you gotta fix yourself." And he spent all off season like really like with Chipper and honing in on like a lot of stuff, and he's like turning around. He's actually having a good. I mean, he's batting.
Good, yeah.
He's batting second in the lineup right now and doing pretty good. I think he's batting like 286.
That's a tough lineup to bat second in. There's a lot
Yeah.
of guys that could hit
Yeah.
number 2 in that order.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean, because I'm looking at you right now. I'm looking at Matt thinking about the Stros and Astros rivalry. But,
Yeah.
I mean, not sorry, the Stros and Braves rivalry, and I'm just Yankees. I keep saying Braves. Yankees.
Well,
and I'm thinking about
is it weird to still see him in the American League?
Yes, absolutely. Because you got to think, I want to see us play Pujols and the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And that's not
Yeah.
a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But thinking about the Yankees now, them being a rival to us because it's a postseason rivalry. I mean, y'all, the year that we won, y'all had us. Like,
Yeah, I was at I believe it was game 5 or game 6 or game 4. I was at one of them, and I was sitting in left field at Yankee Stadium, and it was the one where Chase Headley, who I hate, one of my least favorite Yankees all time. I fucking hate Chase Headley. He was awful in the field, and he didn't hit for shit, but he had like 2 big hits that game.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's my boy.
And Brett Gardner, and I was like, fuck. And we were chirping. Who was the guy we were chirping? Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
We were chirping
Dude,
Marwin.
I
We're like,
love
Marwin,
Marwin.
what kind of name is Marwin? We were giving him shit out in left field, but that was a good series. I will say the Astros are a very fun team to watch. It's just
Yeah.
your rotation is so fucking tough to go against.
We're the good thing about it is that we're very young,
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
and we have that core 4. We got Altuve, Correa, Bregman, Springer.
Yes.
And those, as long as we keep those 4, we're always going to be in contention.
Take a note out of our
Right.
book from 20
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah,
When we had Jeter, Posada, Pettit, Rivera. You could throw Bernie
Yeah.
Williams in there.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, now with us,
And
you
the
got
Braves, yeah.
Freeman, Acuna.
Freeman ain't a young guy though. Freeman's been in the
Freeman's
league
still
for.
in his 20s.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like 26, 27.
No way.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up because there is no. I feel like
Julio
he's been-
Teheran's 26.
When were these guys starting for? They were like 16. Like
No.
what the hell?
No, dude.
I feel like Freddie Freeman's been in baseball forever.
Yeah, he's only been here.
I feel like the name just sounds like it's a baseball name.
Him
it's
and
like,
Jay-
Oh, like you just feel, yeah.
it
feels like he's been
Hayward
here.
came up same year.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I think he was a little bit younger than Hayward. But yeah, no, Freeman. We still got him for a while, and then you got Ozzy, and you got Acuna, and then you've got like the other guys. Like you've got Riley coming on strong right now. That dude, he has as many homers right now.
I like
as
Acuna, man.
Dude.
I like Acuna a lot.
I'm
happy
excited.
he's in the National League. We won't have to see him until end of October.
There's a couple guys in the minors. One's Christian Patchy, and he's coming up probably next year, and he's going to be right there at that same level.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a Yankees Braves World Series because I already get enough shit for being a Yankees fan. I get enough shit for being a New Yorker down here, but to see the and everybody
at
and
least
the
you're
team-
from. And honestly, I'll say this because it's so easy to be a Red Sox or a Yankees fan
Yeah.
from out of state,
Yeah.
or like out of area. And at least you're from Jersey area, and and so I can respect that.
I appreciate that.
I,
Yeah,
I could talk shit to you like confidently, knowing that it's gonna hit you in the soul.
Oh, dude, and it does because the Astros are just such a pain in the ass team. Like I'd much rather face
Well,
Cleveland.
you got to
or
think we're
Minnesota.
going through.
Thank
we're going
you
through
for
Stanton.
Keuchel, by the way.
Yeah, we did give you all Keuchel.
Yeah.
Well, think about how much he was going to
Yeah,
be.
I know. Dude.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to go to the Yankees. He's going to have to shave his beard.
yeah,
Oh,
that was
dude.
going to be a big deal.
I think that was
That might have been like the deal breaker
no,
for
for
real.
real, for real.
He might be like, "Fuck this! This is my trademark."
yeah. That was one of the things. Also, they said the Yankees didn't offer him as much money as the Braves did.
Yeah,
for
no,
once in the
I will say,
once in a million
I will
years.
say this. I'm not Keuchel, if you're listening to this, I'm not talking shit. But dude, since his Cy Young year, man, he just hasn't been putting them
Yeah.
up. And like whenever Verlander came through, I mean, it kind of not, I wouldn't say exposed, but it definitely showed like a class difference where Verlander came in and you go, oh shit.
Yeah, he's a once in a generation kind of pitcher.
And it kind of made that. But Keuchel is still an A like he's an A pitcher. Like he's an A plus guy. Like
I mean, our ace
star.
before this, I mean, you could argue Fultie's a great pitcher, but he's just been having a bad year. We sent him back to AAA, but like it was Julio Teheran, and no offense to Julio, but like, that's
well,
not an ace.
you know who Keuchel is almost like. I feel like, and obviously you can relate to this, but I think that it's who Keuchel's trying to be is not trying to be, or who he resembles is almost like a Maddox, where he like he just has really nasty off speed late movement. He can move the ball different ways.
We've got
inside
a
and
rookie
outside
right now, Soroka. He actually made All-Star team, and he's a lot like Maddox, where like I've been watching him a lot.
Greg Maddox.
And
Greg Maddox in his prime. That's when somebody's in the batter's box and watching him come in and warm up, and they're just like, "Fuck this! What am I gonna do?"
Yeah.
Like this one's going this way, this one's going that way. How am I gonna hit this guy?
But this dude, like, I watched him the other day, and he's just like painting the corners like a pro. And, you know, he probably got like 5 or 6 strikeouts in a row where guys are just like looking, and all of a sudden, like a 2-seamer like breaks across the plate.
Where's he at right now?
He's in Atlanta. He's pro.
Oh, so he's playing.
Is he coming out of the bullpen or is
No, he's started. He's got like a 2.6 ERA.
Is he a rookie this year? Or what is
he was a rookie last year. He made like 5 or 6 starts, but he like had shoulder soreness, so they kind of shut him down for the year last year.
Yeah, you know who's going to be big, and I know because Matt, you know who he is because he shut y'all down at the end. But I'm telling you, give him one more year after this year. But McCullers,
yes,
dude,
I hate that guy,
dude. His curveball, he threw like 8 straight curveballs. Lance McCullers, man. Yes, he's a stud. But you know what's.
Yeah, the one thing that I will say is whatchamacallit, something to talk shit on the Braves real quick. God. You guys don't there's money that you lack, and it's in international money. Yankees are the top target of the Martian right now. The 16-year-old, I forget exactly what his name is.
We don't even have a dog.
I heard about him.
He's
I haven't
like a
seen him yet.
16-year-old, 6'6",
unfortunately,
outfielder or something. He's
like the next Aaron Judge / Mike Trout.
Yeah, they're saying like Mike Trout and the Yankees. It's between like the Yankees, the Red Sox, and like the Angels for him.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Braves don't have international money because we had a shitty GM that screwed us over hard.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But we got to keep Acuna, we got to keep Patchy, we got to keep Waters. Like we got to keep all these great prospects. But like there was some that we lost, and honestly, the guys that we lost, a lot of them went to the Angels, and they aren't doing shit. So I was like,
Angels.
Well, you know that's what I love about the Astros is that we're homegrown.
Yeah,
like we have Correa, Altuve, Bregman,
all those
Springer,
years
all those
of
guys
sucking.
All those years of sucking. The draft picks. You want to talk about like a turnaround? They need to make a documentary about that because like we literally like home grew all these guys, and they want to stay here because they've been here so long, and we don't have any. We really don't have any.
You want to talk about legacy? Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones is the absolute guy.
But what he's done to Freddie Freeman, because Freddie's like, I don't care how much I get paid, I want to play for the Braves. And now he's teaching that to the guys like Acuna and Odyssey that's like just signed these bonuses for what they're worth, stupid cheap.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I think Ozzy
Jeter was like that too.
Yeah,
Jeter
I think
took a pay
Ozzy,
cut.
5 years, like $30 million. Like, that's stupid cheap for the production that he puts up. And I think Acuna was like 6 years, $100 million. Like, for the stuff that they're doing to do, like in that time, like that's stupid cheap for them.
Yeah.
But it's like that legacy of like Chipper's like, I'm going to be a career guy here. Now Freddie's like, I'm going to be a career guy. And he's kind of like even teaching that. So like just the legacy.
Chipper, man. Yeah. Dude. Well, I mean, it's almost like the legacy of like the shortstop position in New York. You know what I mean? Like, and that
right now it's good, but it's a little bit of a cluster.
I will say this though. Whenever it comes to, I felt so bad for Didi whenever he came in and played shortstop after Jeter. I'm like, dude, that like you can't do that.
That first year was rough.
Yes, but he has been able to.
Oh, he's been awesome.
Like, dude, he has completely shown out.
The Yankees have too many infielders they know what to do with.
Yeah,
you can't.
That's how we are with outfielders.
Like I respect the shit out of Didi Gregorius because
that's a tough job. Because he came in and
right, he replaced Jeter. It's like you can't replace Jeter, but now like people love the legacy of Jeter and they will always love Jeter. But they now allow Didi to be the shortstop.
Yeah.
Like he is the guy now.
And Gleyber Torres can play a good shortstop too.
I know you were talking about this earlier. I'm a big Alabama fan.
Yeah, I'm a big LSU guy.
Yeah.
I'm an ACC guy, so I stay neutral. I'm a Virginia Tech guy, so both of you guys
Hey,
have
Mike
rocked
Vick's a
us.
stud. Let's go into football. How about, are you a Falcons fan?
Yep.
Oh, I'm a big Saints dude.
Oh, dude, here we go. Let's go.
I love this.
But yeah, no. But yeah, whoever walks in after Saban, dude, I'm sorry.
It's not. Well, it's not Saban. Dude. There would never be
You know
another
who it's
Saban.
probably going to be though? It's probably going to be Dabo.
I don't think so, man.
Would Dabo leave
I think
Clemson?
Dabo has almost like, I think he almost has like a loyalty to not like joining the powerhouse, where he wants to create a program from his, like, from the ground up, how he did with Clemson. Clemson, like, he literally brought them back. He revived that program.
But
I don't think he would do that.
A lot of the rumors I've been hearing is like he's like the clear favorite to.
I could see what's his name? I could see like Urban Meyer maybe trying to get him in there.
No, it would be somebody from the Saban tree.
Yeah. If anything, we go out and get Kirby Smart again. Like,
Just buy Kirby
Just
Smart
bring him
from
back. Like,
Georgia.
all right, dude. Like, you're out of timeout.
Yeah, sorry, Bulldogs.
listen,
fans.
sorry, we
We're
see you
taking
in
them.
Georgia.
Yeah,
you had
man.
to deal with those fans.
Dude, honestly, we would have had at least a few games on y'all if we didn't have Les Miles. And I love Les Miles. I do. But Les Miles' time management, like, dude, he is the...
Oh, yeah.
He's like Andy Reid. Like Andy Reid was in Philly with timeouts and stuff.
And
he was the Mad Hatter, and he won y'all some games from just doing stupid stuff.
Yes, he
Eating
did.
the
A
grass.
lot of stupid trick plays.
Yes.
Like he won y'all some of those games.
But you think about the
like,
guys that we've had come through LSU, like
dude.
Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Matthew, Ed Reed.
Oh, yeah, it's DBU. Yeah.
Or Jarvis Landry receivers.
Yep.
Odell Beckham.
even your running backs.
Yeah. Oh,
Leonard
Leonard
Fournette
Fournette.
recently.
Yeah. No. Who's the? You got Leonard Fournette. You got Oh shit. What's his name? Either way, you know what I'm.
We won't talk about quarterbacks though. You got the biggest.
Oh,
bust.
we don't have any. That's the only. We've
Marcus
been like,
Russell.
y'all.
Who's the one guy? Oh, dude, he was a big guy, and he just always looked like he was stoned out of his mind.
What position?
Quarterback.
Was it Jamarcus Russell? Was it
No. He went on to play.
Was he white or black?
What?
Matt Flynn?
No, it wasn't
No,
Flynn.
no. So
It was
we had
after Flynn.
Flynn. We had Mettenberger.
Mettenberger.
Zach Mettenberger.
Yeah,
And
he
he
played
actually-
here.
yeah, he played for
He played in
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mettenberger always
dude.
looked like-
Mettenberger's a shit, dude. Mettenberger was a frat boy. Like you
I
can
know.
see it in his face.
He sounds like an LSU quarterback.
Yeah,
Look at that there, Zach Mettenberger. Oh yeah.
no,
I
yeah.
mean, Ozeron now, like.
Yeah.
but
Coach O.
Ogeron-
I love Coach O.
He
I
is the
fucking
players'
love
champion.
Coach
Oh,
O.
yeah,
Yeah.
The guys love him, and like they absolutely love him.
Yeah.
He's just one of those guys that you just want to play for because
Yeah.
he is fired up. He's born. His dream job his entire career was to be LSU's head coach, and he gets it. And he's just eating it up.
Yeah, he ain't.
Dude,
he ain't
and
even-
like, good luck understanding a post-game interview.
Dude,
Like,
you
oh,
don't
as a
want.
guy-
No, he's literally the guy from The Water Boy,
Yeah,
like
he
the
is.
assistant coach.
Yeah.
It's like former friend.
yeah, farmer friend.
Yeah, no, talking about that, like growing up in Louisiana and all, do you know any like the Creole stuff down there? Or?
100%, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So like, I'm going home not the 4th but the 5th. So I'll be here for the 4th. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I gotta wake up early on the 5th. But all my aunts are coming down to Texas. Aunts and uncles are coming down to Texas from Louisiana. So like I said, just my intermediate family moved to Houston when I was younger.
Yeah.
So they're coming here this 4th of July, and I got an aunt. Her name's Aunt Shell. She's gonna be making all of her stuff. Her literally. I can name which. Her gumbo, her jambalaya, her crawfish etouffee, her crawfish fettuccine, like all of it.
There's a thing rising up in
no,
Taylor's
no,
lower
no.
section, hearing
Yeah,
about all
it's-
this.
it's my stomach.
last time I was home in April, I had a big crawfish boil. Me and my brother made a bunch of crawfish for our family.
Hell yeah.
It's just part of like the culture. So I can always do that, but it's just not readily available to make here. Like the ingredients, you know.
We'll get together. I make a mean jambalaya.
Dude, let's go down. Oh, well, we can do jambalaya here, but I'm saying let's go back home.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's either South Alabama or,
Like
or
a Boudreaux,
back,
a Boudreaux trip.
or back down to Houston. Y'all are more than welcome.
Oh,
My
yeah,
parents
dude.
love it, dude. Let's make some crawfish or let's make some fettuccine, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah, I absolutely am exposed to that.
Did I hear fettuccine?
Yeah.
That's what I'm used to in New York. So what do you put?
It's
in your
not the.
fettuccine?
It's not the same. It's a lot more cheesy, yellow cheesier,
Okay.
and it's a lot of crawfish in it.
Okay.
And
I still have yet to have crawfish. I've been living in Dixie for 7 months, 8 months. I don't have never had crawfish.
oh yeah, you're so north. Like
I'm literally,
they don't know what those are, like,
from New York.
yeah,
I am
you're
the damn
so north.
Yankee that y'all have heard about your whole lives. Now I'm here.
Like, dude, like, there's like a little creek like next to my house, and like there's even crawfish in that. Like they're so readily available from where we're at. Like
just
yeah,
throw a
exactly.
net out and just grab them.
Dude, you know what's weird? No, I can't like. Whenever you say that you're like the damn Yankee from the North, I'm thinking about this. Where it's like, dude, we're hanging out in this living room right now, just chilling, having a good time. You're my boy. I saw you last week. Like we're dudes, right?
Yeah.
Dude, if it was like 1861. We'd be shooting at each other.
Yeah, no, I say that.
Isn't
Dude,
that
trust
weird?
me.
Isn't
I
that
drive
so weird?
right
Like-
now. I live in Spring Hill. I drive by. I think it's 3 historic battlefields, 6 or 7 historic plantations,
and the
every
huge
goddamn day.
the huge statue up here on 65.
Yeah, that's so
Huge
weird.
statue on
Bedford.
Yeah, and then there's Nathan Bedford
That's
Forrest.
so weird.
And I'm not used to any of that stuff.
Yeah,
so.
it's almost like we lost, so we held on to that shit. Like, you know,
No, and there's and then back home, it's weird because down here there's all that stuff, but where I'm from, back home, that's all Revolutionary War.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have,
well, exactly,
I have
yeah.
George Washington camps, like right next to my high school, like where
Yeah.
he supposedly camped, and like Revolutionary
really
War
cool.
hospitals.
I got to spend a lot of time in Connecticut. I got sent up there for some stuff, and the house we were staying in was pre-Civil War. The house, there's 2 girls in our band. They were staying in a house that's pre-Revolutionary War, and the field like in front of the house was where the Minutemen that fired the first shots at the Battle of Concord trained at. And like it was really cool because like there was nights like you'd hear like guys out there, or you'd hear like cannon fire or something. And there was one like night that I remember I was sitting on the couch watching Friday Night Lights actually,
there we go.
trying to like soak in some Southern,
Yeah.
and like it was snowing, and I look out and like you can kind of see like the outline of like men like in the field. Like it was really cool.
Really,
like that area like was so soaked with history.
That's
so
real.
historic.
Oh yeah, and it was haunted for sure, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah, dude. I got friends that went to Gettysburg College, and their dorm rooms
That's
were
what I'm
haunted.
thinking, dude.
'Cause some-
Thousands of people died,
dude,
man.
and there's buildings that they still use that were at the time they were old hospitals during
Yeah.
the war.
Yeah,
Like, and that's
thousands
part
of
of the lore. People go there to be to that history. I'm like, fuck that. Like my one friend, she was there going to school, and she literally sent me a video, and it was like of a desk moving, like just
Hell
random.
no, man.
I'm like, get me the hell out of there.
Yeah, no,
That's not for me, man.
No,
It was
even
cool,
being
though.
from Louisiana, because I feel like Louisiana, you guys have real like that
especially New Orleans.
Bayou voodoo.
There's a lot of, but that's the thing. It's more part of the culture. It is it's like I'm okay with like spiritual stuff whenever it comes to anything like ghost activity. I'm cool with that, but I've never seen anything happen.
Yeah.
And so until I see that, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical. But yeah, the culture itself is very it's like the voodoo culture is almost like a stereotype, but it is a darker culture. It's a grungier culture.
Yeah.
But it's very bright as well. It's just like the kind of like a mixture of both.
Yeah.
But yes, whenever it comes to, if I saw a desk move, hell
Get the
no.
hell out of there.
yeah, like,
Because if you can move that, then you can move me.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's crazy.
dude,
Yeah,
no.
dude. There is.
All right,
there's-
all right.
All right, you got a
All
story.
right, no, I want to hear about what y'all think about Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
I mean, I think he's
Coming from a Falcons fan. Coming from a
let
Falcons
me go.
Probably-
He's gonna have a great. He's gonna have a long explanation. I'm gonna be really
No,
quick.
no, no,
He's
no.
one of the greatest quarterbacks of our
Oh,
generation.
most underrated player to ever play.
That's what I was about to say.
I wish he had more guys around him for longer in his career.
What he does year in, year out, and the beating that he takes here, like at New Orleans, because he hasn't always had the greatest of lines. Like I've seen him get pummeled. He is one, to me, he's up there with like Brett Favre as far as like grit.
I agree.
Very similar to Brett Favre too, in his build and his style. He's just a gunslinger.
You know, somebody that was from day one counted out because of his size, and he has made up for it. What he's done for the town of New Orleans with winning that championship after Katrina.
Absolutely,
dude.
Do y'all know the story about that? So he tears his shoulder in. So the year that they drafted Phillip Rivers, Brees was in his third year, and he was. He was
Killing
starting,
it.
He was killing it. He was a Pro Bowler and everything.
Yeah.
And they drafted Phillip Rivers in his third year, and it's kind
Didn't
of
they
like,
almost go to the Super Bowl with Brees? Because they had Tomlinson.
they had Tomlinson. They went to like the it was like I think it was probably the AFC Championship.
yeah, they got really close.
Because they kept
It
getting
might
knocked-
have been the game before that.
and they kept getting knocked down by Peyton Manning in his prime in Indianapolis and Tom Brady in his prime
Yeah,
in New
so,
England.
yeah.
it
So
was just
either
tough to get
way,
past that.
So he was doing really well.
Yeah.
And this was before the era of like, now we accept like Russell Wilson comes in and like really like solidifies that a smaller quarterback can play.
Yeah.
Well, he comes in, Phillip Rivers comes in and gets drafted by the Chargers, and Drew Brees looked at it as, there's a whole documentary of Drew Brees talking about that came out last year, but he's like, I looked at it as competition. It's going to make me better. He's like, I know I'm going to win the job. And he did win the job. And he played in the very last game of the season. He completely destroyed his labrum, like rotator cuff, everything. His surgeon said it looked like a grenade blew up in his arm. And it was the last game of the season. And there's like that picture of him, or that video of him walking up with his elbow up to his chest. And he said that he wasn't holding it like that because it hurt. He was holding it like that because it was stuck like that. Well, after that, the Chargers let him go. They didn't re-sign him off of his rookie contract. He ends up being a free agent, gets his shoulder done, completely reconstructed. And his doctor said, like, I could have done this 100 times and I would have never done it this well. Well, long story short, the only two teams won him, the Dolphins and the Saints. And you got to think, at that time, Katrina just hit. It's mayhem. The Superdome's not even refinished. Like, the panels on the roof are torn off. And then you got to think South Beach in Miami. Like, where am I going to go?
With that
At the
legacy
time, it was
of
Saban.
guys, with that legacy.
At that time, it was Saban. At that time,
and with the legacy of
having like
quarterbacks
Dan
that have been
Marino,
there.
yeah, exactly. And even like the Super Bowls themselves. And well, so basically, Sean Payton was hired that year in 2006, our head coach in New Orleans, and Drew Brees flew down with his wife to go see the city, basically, kind of go check out the complex and everything. And they went to go drive to see like neighborhoods and houses, like potentially for them to live in. And Sean Payton said he took a wrong turn and went down to like the Third Ward area where it was just devastation everywhere. And Sean Payton was like driving, like they got lost. He said for like an hour. He goes, because he was new. Yeah. He goes, he's like, shit. He's like, I literally just lost this. Like I lost this guy. But like he didn't know, little did he know, whenever Drew and his wife got back to the hotel, as the story goes, and it's on the documentary, you can watch it, but Drew and his wife were like, this is the city that we need to go to. Like they need us just like we need them. Like nobody believes in us and nobody believes in the city. And that first year that he went, he signed. That first year that he went, they went to the AFC or NFC Championship and they lost to the Bears. But then 2 years later, they would go to the Super Bowl and they win. And I'm telling you, there will be a statue. This guy is saint. He is like the epitome of a saint. Like to this city. And so you go down there. This guy can't do any wrong. He builds like playgrounds and schools, and he has like so many foundations that he's like put forth towards the community. Where this guy is solidified forever. Like he will be a saint. There's no doubt. And so I like personally like am so passionate about him. Not only that, you got to think the guy is so underrated. He has the highest completion percentage ever on career-wise, highest completion percentage ever whenever it comes to a single season, most passing yards of all time. 5,000 yards has been thrown for 10 times ever in the NFL. 5 of those times has been Drew Brees.
Yeah.
So it's been like Mahomes, Tom Brady, Matt Stafford, and I think maybe Dan Marino. And then it's Brees.
Ryan got there one year.
Maybe one of those years. But then it's
one year he led
Brees.
the league. One year Matt Ryan led the league. It might have been like 4,800 or something. I thought he got to 5.
He's going to end with the most touchdowns. You got to think he will outplay Brady. I'm sorry, he will. Like he will. Like he just.
How old is Brees right now?
He turned 40 last year, and so Brady. But I know, like I act like I know the guy. Like that's my dream is to play catch. I want to get a record deal and have a huge song on the radio so I can say, "Hey, Drew, can I go play catch with you in this facility?"
That'd be awesome.
That's my dream.
Do the Wrangler commercial like Favre.
Like Favre, yeah. I'll be the guy laying out in the mud.
Brent, go on.
Yeah. No, I love sports, man. I love football.
Yeah,
I love baseball,
and even being a Falcons fan, like
I can respect the Falcons. That's
yeah, and like, dude, Drew Brees is like one of those guys. Like as much as you might not like this, as much as might not like the Saints, like Drew Brees has always been one of those guys. He's a standout guy.
Well, you gotta think about like his like the tenacity of the game. The first time we played last year, when he did that spin move on the, he should have gotten clocked. Like he should have. Yeah. And then he dove in, and then we went for the extra point and got it. But I don't know. It's just the guy himself. Whenever it comes to athletes, he's like the Lou Gehrig of of our sports generation. Where it's just like, this is the guy. Like, he's just such a good dude as well.
Yep. Yeah. No. And he reminds me of growing up as a Yankees fan, Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
I love Derek Jeter, and Jeter has his foundations and stuff. I think Brees is definitely more of a vocal guy, which is cool because then you really get behind. How many more years do you think he's got left?
If I had to take a guess,
I know it's a tough question.
No, realistically, if I was going to be honest, I would say 3. I think he's got 3.
I think 2.
You're hoping to because you don't have to face his ass anymore.
Well, I think the contract. What will end up happening? I think because he signed a 2-year, $50 million deal 2 years ago. So like this is his last year.
Yeah.
I think he'll re-sign that same type of contract and do another 2-year deal.
Yeah.
So I think he'll go through like 2021.
Yeah.
And then probably if he wins a Super Bowl, because you gotta think about it like this, man. That Minneapolis miracle happened where we could have easily gone to the Super Bowl and won whenever like the last play of the game they won. And then the pass interference call happened last year with the Rams. So that could have been 2 Super Bowls that he could have had. Let's just like split it in half and say, because I do think he would have beaten Brady last year.
Yo, I do too.
Let's split it in half and say, all right, he takes one of those wins. That's another Super Bowl for his legacy. Then he holds all the records. I think he just needs one more ring. So you give him another 2 years and you got Kamara and Thomas at his disposal. Like
how much fun is Kamara to watch?
He's a stud.
How do people make moves like that? It's just insane.
He's a stud, man. And you also don't realize how big the guy is. The guy's big.
Yeah.
He's like 225 pounds.
He can still run you over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's what Mark Ingram could have been for y'all.
Yeah, well exactly. I think Mark Ingram was almost like he was the disposable back without even realizing it. But he was exceeding his role. Mark Ingram was, because whenever Kamara came in, he just lit it on fire, and we didn't really know what to do with Kamara because Mark Ingram's the guy.
Yeah.
But then Kamara became like the premier guy where you're putting him in slot and you're moving him around a lot. And then he's also can get a lot of yards on the ground game itself behind the backfield. And then Ingram came in on third downs and was kind of doing better than he should have. So it's almost like, what do we do with this situation? They're both good. Kamara's definitely the guy.
Yeah.
But what do we do with Ingram? And so that we had to trade him away because his value is higher than what we were giving him.
Yeah.
So now he'll be with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how
that will be interesting.
Out. Yeah. So now go back. Yeah. So now what you got?
I was gonna say it's gonna be interesting this year, the games with our wide receiver core.
Dude, y'all, oh my, what's his name? Ridley. Calvin Ridley is a stud.
Dude, did you see the guy we picked up? Like, I think it was like 3rd or 4th round in the raft.
No.
Dude. He runs like a 4.4.
Okay.
And is just like 6'2". So just another like Ridley, like Jones type.
That's what's messed up is that like, dude, if Matt Ryan cannot win a Super Bowl with those,
then he's
with Calvin Ridley, and then Julio Jones is the most physical freak specimen in the NFL right now.
Here's the thing: last year, what screwed us so hard? Man, when we lost our offensive coordinator and this new guy came in, he screwed us. Like, our offense has not been what it was when we got to the Super Bowl. And it's the new OC, and we got rid of him finally, and we got a new guy in. And this new guy, I hope, is going to do great things. But thing that screwed us last year is all 4 of our starting secondary were injured by the end of the year. Our 2 safeties, starting safeties, were gone in the first 2 games of the year.
That's true, because I remember whenever we played y'all the first game of the season or the second game.
Yeah,
it was one of those 2 where it was y'all were completely depleted.
Yeah, like that was the thing. Like we were signing unsigned rookies to start for us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
you're not going to win many games in the NFC, especially the NFC South when you're going against the quarterbacks that you're going against.
At least we can agree on one thing: the Panthers are the worst.
Fuck the Panthers. I can curse on this, right?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Just making sure.
Fuck Cam. Scam Newton.
Yeah. Dude.
Well, you're an Alabama fan, so you have extra hate.
I'm an LSU fan, so you got to think, like, he had his breakout game against LSU, and there's he was like running over Patrick Peterson and stuff. But
I got to see him play that year in Auburn. Our football coach.
What was it like? It's like a kid playing in like a 9th grader playing in 7th grade.
They played Ryan Mallett in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
So I got to see Ryan Mallett
played in Houston.
He had some good years at Arkansas.
He had a cannon.
Dude, Arkansas was down like I think like 3 touchdowns and came back and got ahead by 2. And then they targeted Ryan Mallett before targeting was a thing and knocked him out of the game, gave him a concussion, and the backup just couldn't keep it. Like, the backup couldn't move the ball.
Dude, you're playing against Cam Newton.
Yeah. Yeah. The backup couldn't move the ball down the field, and they kept giving it over to Auburn. Their defense got depleted, and Auburn came back and won, like, on the last second thing. But no, like, that was a great game.
And that was one of the best Auburn teams of all time when you got guys like Nick Fairley lining up that D line.
That's
and
true.
You got,
That's very
just
true.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's very true.
It's also one of the dirtiest teams ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Fairley and Scam and, like, some of the other guys on there. Like, they were dirty.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely.
Yeah. What is going to an SEC football game like? Because I haven't done that yet.
Oh, man.
Dude, and LSU's like a different atmosphere because they only do night games.
I remember watching you guys play. I grew up a big Virginia Tech fan, so I think it was Tyrod Taylor's one of his first games. It was when him and Sean Glennon were splitting
This is like 2008 or something.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
I'm like 13 watching this shit. I loved Virginia Tech back then. I still do, but I remember being all excited because Tech was having there was all these expectations, but it's like, oh, can they win at LSU? And I'm like, oh shit, well, I've never seen them play a game at LSU, and you guys beat us like 47-3.
So basically, an LSU games, like in both my parents, all my siblings, they all went to LSU. It's one of those things that it's an experience to just be in the atmosphere itself.
I want to go.
Death Valley.
I want to go.
Going down to Death Valley, and especially, man, it doesn't get bigger than whenever Alabama comes in town.
No,
but you will see something like literally, like you're walking up and down, and the tailgates are crazy. Like, and they're also very friendly. So I mean, like, there's one time that me and my stepdad, we went to an LSU game on a Saturday and a Saints game on a Sunday, and on the Saturday we're walking up and down. We didn't have a tailgate to go to, and we're like walking into tailgates and just picking up beers from people and like drinking them while we're walking and dropping that beer and then going to the next tailgate and picking up a beer. And they're always like, oh yeah, have like whatever you want. But then you'll see people, like girls, like passed out on like the sidewalk, like literally like by the bushes because they're just completely hammered, like college kids.
Because that's their all night games. That's a lot of day drinking.
And that's on purpose.
Yeah, and you start at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
Dude, you get to the game and you're literally just trying to sober up, and they don't allow you to bring anything inside the stadium. Yeah. But at the same time, it's kind of like they know that everybody's just like on like this constant like, all right, like let's last this game out, and that's why it's so rowdy in the stadium because, like you said, it's only night games.
Yeah,
but oh man,
get all the Cajun people drunk and let them have fun.
Oh yeah, and then the band was playing a song.
They called it Neck. That tiger.
Yeah, and Barstool did a song. Barstool made a shirt that said "Let the band play Neck" with like Coach O's face. Yeah. Because they asked Coach O about it.
Oh no, they still play, but the whole crowd, it's like they literally go. They go, oh, they go, suck that tiger dick.
Yeah, they're
bitch.
wild. Yeah,
it's like, and the whole stadium's doing that.
Yeah,
it's like,
and that's a big stadium.
And you can hear it on like national TV.
Oh, that's why it was such a controversy because then all the boosters and all the alumni that are like those older alumni from like the '60s, they're hearing that being like, this ain't the college I went to. This is the university I went to.
With Alabama, they do Dixieland Live.
Oh yeah.
And like the last 3, like in the breaks, they have things, and the last 3 is fuck Auburn,
LSU, and Tennessee too.
Yeah, that's it.
I hear it working on Broadway. People do that.
Yeah, but like I think it was Tennessee we played one year, and instead of like doing like the different ones in between everything, they were just like fuck Tennessee, fuck Tennessee, fuck Tennessee.
I can't wait for Tennessee to be good one day just to beat you guys because I want to be living in Tennessee.
It's going to be a long time.
It's going to happen at some point.
Are either y'all going home for 4th?
No.
I got a wedding this weekend up in New Jersey. I got to drive 13 hours.
I'm leaving the 5th like you are.
To go back home?
No. Well, yeah, but
because I went when I said the 4th, I meant like, oh, you're on the road.
I'm on the road with a group, and we're playing Montgomery the 5th, and then Orange Beach, which is an hour from where I grew up, on the 6th. So like, it's
you'll see your fam.
Yeah, my mom's coming to the Montgomery show. So
there we go. Yeah. I finally I'm getting to go home on the 5th. I get to see my family.
Awesome.
Yeah. I get to see this girl too.
You get to see this girl.
Yeah, man. There's this girl, man.
Is there a song about this girl yet?
Yeah. Dude, this is like you must. Hey, you better believe that y'all are my boys.
Yeah,
if I'm saying
dude, and we're on the podcast right now. Yeah.
No, there's this girl that I've been talking to. She's from back home. She's just like, to somebody that, you know, I mean, whenever you grow up and you're talking to people, you get to talk to them for like second face to face, and you're kind of not like, you're not really getting to know each other.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a while for you to really get to know each other.
Yeah, develop a relationship connection. Yeah.
This has been some like notebook shit. It's
Oh,
like,
no way. Okay.
we've known of each other for a long time. She's from back home, and I've gotten to talk to her a lot, and I'm like, I've never met anybody that's like I've had a connection like this with, you know? And so we've been talking on the phone for like hours at a time. Like,
oh, it's one of those. I feel
yes.
One
And so,
of those, no, you hang up first things.
yeah. And then you look, it's like, oh shit, it's 4 a.m.
Yes,
well, one of us has to.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. And so it's kind of cool because I'm getting to go home. I'm going to get to see my family. But I'm going to get to see this girl too. And she's so sweet. She's like just really sweet. And I'm looking forward to that. So I was wondering if y'all are going home, seeing what y'all
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be at a Irish Catholic wedding in New Jersey. The McLeans are marrying into the Kelly family. So that's the McLeans. Yeah. Oh, dude, they are. Shout out to my friends Brian and Corinne. They used to let me crash on their couch for like days and weeks at a time.
Amazing.
When I was working down in Jersey and living in New York. But so real quick, getting back to the music stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah,
we went a little bit on this.
No,
you think this is a sports podcast?
Dude, this whole thing's just about hanging with badass people that happen to write songs for a living, and you're one of those guys. So we greatly appreciate
absolutely
coming on and stuff. So co-writing for you in Nashville, what was that experience like coming from Texas?
So like whenever I moved here, I was only writing by myself.
Okay.
And I think that is something like that is huge whenever it comes to any songwriter or artist themselves. Like, you got to be able to write by yourself. Whether it's just writing shitty songs or writing great songs, you just got to be able to understand the concept of a song itself. Saying that, I got to know my personality like as an artist, and whenever I first got into songwrites, I don't know. I mean, like it kind of felt forced because I felt like I needed to write songs with other people because that was like what you were told.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to figure myself out, and I was writing with people, and I was writing songs that I liked, but they weren't like what I thought they should be. And then, but through the process of just growing up in this town, you meet people that you feel comfortable with, and that's what I 110% think is like the special sauce into the whole pot of whatever this is. Being a Nashville artist or a songwriter is being comfortable with who you write with. And I think that a lot of people get thrown into writes with people that they don't know, or people that they have nothing really in common with. But I truly believe that you need to have a core group of people that you feel that is not necessarily your team, but that you are all part of the same movement.
Yeah. So who for you? Who are some of those?
One of my best friends, his name is Matt McVaney.
Okay.
So he wrote like "Used to Love You Sober" by Kane.
No
like,
shit.
Like, he's wrote like a lot. He's just one of my best friends, and we've and I'm not the type of guy to name drop.
No, I'm just asking like to vibe, like
but
people that you vibe with. You know?
Yeah. So, but he's my boy, and we both went through breakups at the same time. Like a little bit over a year ago, and we spent all summer together, and we just wrote for my project, and we got a lot of great stuff coming from it. And a lot of it had to do with us literally just getting drunk, drinking some whiskey, sitting in the studio, and just getting our feelings, because we're both feeling feelings.
Yeah.
And just writing songs. And he's a great, ridiculously good writer, great singer, great producer. And that allowed me to realize kind of a little bit more of my, like, being a little bit more vulnerable.
Yes.
And then after that, I realized that I need to only write with people that I'm comfortable with. Like, whenever it comes to just people in general, people that I know I can shoot the shit with.
Yeah.
You know, so if either y'all play the guitar and wrote, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Boudreaux over there, he can do that.
Boudreaux, if you want to fucking play and you want to write, I'm 110% down. Because like, I want to be able to be comfortable with you.
Yeah, you have to.
I don't want to see you on social media and we set up a write, or like my management set up a write with you, and then come into the room and then be like, so like, how are you feeling today? Knowing that I'm the artist. That just feels weird. Like, I'm feeling all right, I guess.
It's almost like it seems like a personal experience. Like we'll just be hanging out, and we got a lot of buddies that are writers here in town, and we'll be playing Xbox and dicking around or whatever, and then all of a sudden the guitars will come out and a write will start happening.
Exactly.
But like it just needs to be like that.
Organic.
That
it needs
it needs to feel natural and be organic. Anytime you force something, it's not going to be the way you want it.
I hate whenever you get in a room with somebody and just like right off the bat, they're just like, all right, so what's the song about? And you're like, dude, like,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the Red Bull to kick in. Like, I woke up 30 minutes ago. Like,
Yeah, and you'll see a lot of songwriters there. They're predominantly songwriters. They like literally are prying at you, and they don't know you, but they're like wanting like, what can I get from you? Because they know that it needs to be organic. So and that's the thing. You could write the most commercial song in the world, but it needs to start somewhere.
Yes.
You know, it does need to start somewhere. It could be as like flatlined and like not particular at all, but it needs to have some substance and some foundation. And so these songwriters a lot of the times will be like, so like, what's going on? Like, how's life? And it's almost like, are you my therapist or are you my like co-write?
Yeah. No, it's more on that line. Now, something that we tend to do every episode, we ask people, what do you listen to on your streaming apps? What are some people that you've been jamming to lately?
I listen to
all styles of music, because you were saying you grew up with all
man.
styles.
I listen to everything, and I pride myself in that. I listen to everything. So whether it's like 90s country, I love Drake. When it comes to country itself, if you want to talk about the genre, I truly, truly, truly love Sam Hunt. I do. Like, I just as like an artist, whether you like his music or not is up to you. But I just appreciate him as an artist, what he's done. But I mean, I also love Cody Johnson, like from Texas. I mean, like I can really expand myself when it comes to that. But I also like a lot of 90s rock. I love Nirvana. I was raised on Nirvana. Love the Chili Peppers. Huge Eminem guy.
Okay.
I like huge Eminem
So
guy.
lyrically, you're all those names that you just mentioned right there, all those acts, very lyrical. Whether it's Kojo writing a Texas Red Dirt song, or it's Drake really getting into feelings in dark, or it's Eminem Slim Shady goofing off, but then getting serious at the same time, and then Sam Hunt lyrical too. So lyrics for you, those got to be important, huh?
Yeah, I think it's a constant. It's like a constant lyrical and melody battle. I think that every song needs to have that balance.
Yeah.
I just like I like being able to interpret what people are saying. So like I feel like I know who Drake is by listening to him. Like he's the dude. He's the guy. You see him. I feel like if I saw Drake somewhere, I feel like I would already know who he is just by listening to his music so much. I don't want to listen to somebody that I feel is unauthentic to their music, where I feel like, yeah, you sing this, but I really don't like, I still don't know what you're about necessarily. Almost, and it's not even like you telling your story, it's almost personality wise. Eminem's a perfect example where you can kind of tell his personality. Like he's quirky, he's a little zany, he kind of is out there. Yeah. And you can interpret like like you're not going to step up to this guy if you see him out. No. Like I'm not going to ask you for an autograph or a picture if I see you out because dude, you might smoke me.
Especially now that you like bulked up and all.
Yeah,
like dude.
Yeah, no,
he disappeared for a while and was still like kind of like the scrawny little white dude, and like all of a sudden you see him back and you're like, good night. Like, did you go live in the gym for a little bit there, bud? Like,
no, he's one of the guys. But then again, like, I love John Mayer, Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton is my favorite guitar player. But I say John Mayer and Eric Clapton are my favorite guitar players of all time. Like sonically, they both have the. Whenever people talk about just guitar players themselves, I know Boudreaux, you love guitars. So whenever people talk about guitar players, I look at it like almost as like a spectrum where you got to think, you got to have phonetically, you got to be good, sonically, you got to be good, and melodically, like you got to be good. So your sound's got to be good. You got to be able to play technically well, and then you got to be able to be creative. Eric Clapton and John Mayer are the two guys, and they also both play acoustic extremely well. So they're not just like a one-trick pony. They both play acoustic extremely well. So you, like for Eric Clapton, you got Tears in Heaven where he plays acoustic. It's like, how do you come up with that? Then like Neon by John Mayer on acoustic it's like, dude, you're a different animal.
Yeah, one of my favorite guys growing up was always B.B. King.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! And both those guys, Eric Clapton and John Mayer, loved B.B. King.
Yeah, and like for me, like growing up, like that's like that. I mean, I grew up in bluegrass, but like once I started playing electric and like learning that side of stuff, like B.B. King kind of for me, like just like being able to make people feel like what you're feeling through guitar without saying a word.
Yeah, like
just being able to possess that power to like play like simple stuff like he would, and just people go, yeah, I know what you're feeling right
exactly
now.
Yeah, like just being able to like almost like interpret what somebody's playing, because I mean I can play guitar and I can play guitar, but you're not going to cry whenever I play guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's freaking awesome, dude. Now you got the song that's out right now. You said it's a little on.
Oh
little
yeah,
on the
no,
older side.
yeah. So we got Texas out. That has been out for over a year now, and that was kind of just testing the waters.
Yeah.
And we really love that song. I personally love that song. But for the past year, like I was saying earlier with my best friend, we've been writing. We have like 7 masters now that are ready to go, and we're just waiting right now. It's going to be in July. It's probably going to be second week of July. So I think that's like the 15th that we're releasing Don't Wake Me Up.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I
That's
appreciate
awesome.
you. Yeah. We're going to be officially releasing the music, the first single. And then after that, we're literally just going to ride the wave, and we're going to be playing shows. I just got bus call, working on Whiskey Jam, and just kind of like wanting to travel. I'm going to go down to Houston and play some shows down there, but really pushing the movement itself of like, this is Brent Michael. We're ready to go. Let's start making it happen. Getting on somebody's tour, and whether it's my big or small, but just traveling and, growing the fan base.
Yeah, so Texas, obviously, that's the song about a girl and about Texas. This next single coming up, what went into that one?
I actually wrote this a while back. I released it on SoundCloud, and it did really, really well for me, like on SoundCloud. But it was like a super small production, like it wasn't anything special. But the song itself was very lyrical, and it's just kind of like rappy, but it's still a country vibe, and it had a great response. And I had people like for years now asking me like, when are you gonna put that out? When are you gonna put that out? When are you gonna put that out? And I decided whenever I was getting these songs done, and my buddy who produces me was saying like, this is a hit. Like if I did this, I could do it and make it a hit. So I said, all right, like I believe in you. I believe in this song. So we did this, and this is probably like 3 years old.
Wow.
And so we decided this should be the lead off, because the people that are already supporters or in my fan base, they know this song.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a tribute to them first before anybody else comes on board of what we're
You've
doing.
been waiting for this. Let's give it to you.
So it's like I'm gonna give y'all this because y'all have been here.
Yeah.
And I love this song as well, but it's kind of like the kickoff, This is and anybody else that comes on board afterwards, like y'all will be exposed to the new stuff, just like my old fan bases as well. So I don't want to release something and have it be new and then have people listen to my music, and all of a sudden I release this old song. I want the old song that has not really been exposed to be the first song.
Okay. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Congratulations on
I
that.
appreciate
That's some
it, man.
exciting stuff. And you said Whiskey Jam and Bus Call. That's
Yeah.
that's huge to be setting stuff up. And can't wait to see you playing out live more, dude. Now
You saw me.
Well, playing out live more.
Yeah,
playing
I
out
was
live
gonna say,
more.
oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
said
yeah.
like on the regular, like where I can go down to Midtown and or go out somewhere, and I happen to bump in and walk into a room and see you light it up on stage, dude. I'm very excited for you and excited to see where this ride goes and stuff. Now, where can people go on to find you on the socials?
Yeah, no, on any socials, you just type in Brent Michael, BRENT
You got
MICHAL.
a pretty good Instagram following, I gotta say. You're growing on that.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing my best to just kind of be. That's my biggest thing, is that anybody that follows me, you're gonna get me. You're gonna get the real me.
the way it should be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna be cookie cutter about it. Like right now, I'm just pumped out a 32-ounce Miller Lite.
Which, by the way, that's impressive that you found a 32-ounce can of Miller Lite.
I found the biggest thing.
High Life.
At a gas station by.
It's Charlotte Pike, so it's on it's closest to that Target and that Dick's Sporting Goods.
Okay,
it's like a BP right there or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just myself, man. Like I'm just an easygoing. Like I want to be able to have fun, and but at the same time, I take my career very seriously.
Yeah.
I'm mature, but mature enough.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm pretty much just anything that sounds like a good time is a good time to me.
Awesome. Now you got this beautiful guitar next to you. Tell us about that guitar real quick. Because Tyler's a big guitar nut.
Yes,
so.
this is my baby. This is my Gibson. It's a 2015 Hummingbird Vintage, and it has this thermal curing on it. So if you can't see it, obviously y'all can't see it.
We'll take a picture and
Yeah,
post
we'll
it.
take a picture.
All right.
I'll see it whenever you play.
Yeah, but it has a like a nice like auburn cherry burst where it's very dark red on the out, and it comes up to like a nice orange. But it has this thermal curing done to it. This process basically to try to make it sound older whenever they did it, and it makes it extremely light. But it sounds amazing. It's my baby. I play it every day.
I love that like Gibson and Martin are really starting to do that, where they're trying to like be like, all right, like these guitars were really like they were really the shit, you know, like what we're making now is like good, but like these guitars, like the way the wood aged and all,
Like, this
and they're
is
trying
good,
to they're trying to like recreate that. I know one of my favorite companies is Blue Ridge. They kind of are doing the same thing, and yeah, I love the sound of anything that's doing that. Martin has the ones, they have the series now that's like all the pre-war, so like Civil War guitars.
I didn't know that.
And they like age.
Wow, that's really going back.
They like use like chemicals and all to like kind of age the wood and open it up, like some of the pre-war Martins have aged over that time. They're expensive. They're like tens of thousands.
Oh, I bet.
But like, man,
It's a luxury guitar right
I
there.
got to play one, and I played the $100,000 Martin before.
Have you?
Yeah.
The one that has like all like the pearl
D100.
inlays?
Yeah. Well, I was in Indiana, and like this dude was like, "Yeah, I got a Martin in here. You want to play it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so like I started playing. I was like, "Oh, this is a really pretty guitar." And I started playing it. Like, how much does this one run you? He goes, "I think after tax and all, it was like $107,000." And I was like, "What?
All right, like
What?
Are you insuring me right now?
Honestly though, like just being real, like the
Probably
way
wasn't as good as
the way it played, like at the time, like my $600 Alvarez played just as well as that guitar. Like it was all the pearl.
I
and
think
all
it's
that
like
kind of
the
stuff.
bells and whistles.
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
all the bells and whistle.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, what song would you like to play for us today? Because we always end this thing with a little ditty of you guys playing.
I'll play "Don't Wake Me Up." It's gonna be the first single,
the new single. And do you have an exact date?
Right now we don't have an exact date, but it will definitely be July. So,
Okay, awesome. It'll be out this month.
Yeah, this month. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, while Brent's getting that guitar ready, Brent, thank you so much, dude.
Appreciate you, brother.
This was awesome because we got to talk about sports, and I got heated about the Yankees and the Astros, and we talked SEC football, and we talked all kinds of cool stuff. So thank you for hanging, man. Taking time out of your busy schedule. Oh, hell yeah.
We just knocked.
Tyler, yeah, we did just have some knocks. Tyler, episode 18.
I believe that's right.
Episode 18, I believe that's right. But guys, thank you for listening. As always, make sure you follow Brent along at Brent Michael. Look him up on all the socials. Get ready for that new single coming out.
Let's
and all
go,
the big
baby.
shows. Oh, let's do
You're
it.
getting me hyped.
And, oh, dude, that's what I do. That's what I get paid to do. And make sure you follow us along too at In the Round Podcast, at Just a Wandering Tyler, at Coda Rocks. Thank you for taking the photos, the
Coda
videos.
with a C, like you're going back to play something in a piece of music.
Yeah. He's got Coda with a C. And thank you for doing the pictures and videos. And
hey, how's that hand holding up?
yeah,
Coda?
we won't even talk about that. We'll leave that one out there. But shout out to Coda for getting out of bed this morning and coming and
yeah, it's a miracle to get Coda out of bed.
It is a pain in the ass to get the Coda
especially with his hand and like all that kind of stuff now.
But what I'm looking forward to starting this episode, we were recording at Dave and Jake's. Shout out to Dave Hangley and Jake Arch for letting us use their living room. But coming up in the next couple weeks, we will have our own studio in our own damn house. Tyler's going to be there. Coda's going to be there. We have some other buddies living with us, and we're going to be able to do it at our own place. We're going to be bringing the live sessions back. We got a lot of cool things coming.
We'll have Cooper, which will be the biggest thing.
We'll have a dog there. Sometimes we may or may not. We won't even get into that part.
Might bring the Huskies over.
We got a big backyard, so whatever you want to do. But we're gonna have our own studio, and we're also gonna be bringing back a lot of the live video features on the socials, and getting back to what we had said we were gonna do way back in episode 1, cigars and guitars. The website's coming along. Shout out to Brandon for that. But now, without further ado, the new single coming in July. What was it called? He said, "Don't Wake Me Up."
Don't wake me up.
Don't wake me up. Here's Brent Michael. Y'all have been listening to the In the Round podcast. Have a great day.
Bass pounding in my chest, pumping like it ain't before. The star player, the heart taker is at my door, moving her body a little closer to me. Supposedly I'm supposed to believe that she's mine, throwing her head back, playing her games. One strand of hair in front of her face. I brush it back, my fingers on her neck. Just want this thing to last. Don't wake me up. I must be dreaming. I can't believe that I've got you. If this ain't love, I don't know what is under my skin, just like a tattoo. I'm falling, falling free, falling steady. Backseat love parked out to some petty. Don't pinch me, cause I must be sleeping, yeah. Don't wake me up, 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 up. Don't wake me up, 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 up. Better than the rest, better than my wildest dreams. Being with you has got me questioning reality. Sleepwalking and talking around your apartment. I keep staring at you and you're telling me to stop it. Got my eyes on your body and they ain't gonna leave it. Looking like you'll keep it Victoria's Secret. I keep waiting on my alarm, cause there ain't no way I pull this off. Don't wake me up, I must be dreaming. I can't believe that I've got you. If this ain't love, I don't know what is under my skin, just like that tattoo. I'm falling, falling free, falling steady. Backseat love parked out to some petty. Don't pinch me, cause I must be sleeping, yeah. Don't wake me up, 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 up. Don't wake me up, 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 up. Well, I guess I just have to keep hitting the snooze, cause there ain't no way the real world has got a girl like you. Don't wake me up, I must be dreaming. I can't believe that I've got you. If this ain't love, I don't know what is. You're under my skin, you're under my skin. Don't wake me up, I must be dreaming. I can't believe that I've got you. If this ain't love, I don't know what is under my skin, just like that tattoo. I'm falling, falling free, falling steady. Backseat love parked out to some petty. Don't pinch me, cause I must be sleeping, yeah.